places. I really need your loving now. Trust me with your body, baby. I promise you won't complain. Oh. Sexy freaking me and you. Sexy freaking me and you. Sexy freaking me and you. Give me the green light to go. When I'm coming down, I make it lose control. Got me in so deep, it'll make you say yeah, yeah. I love the way you make that sound, girl. I'm about to take you down.
There we go.
That's 80s baby making music.
Baby making music.
Oh yeah. I'll stick my hand
It would help if I had there we go. Welcome to the world famous Jiggy Jaguar experience. Each and every Sunday we are live 2 to 4 Central, 3 to 5 Eastern, 12 to 2 Pacific on JiggyJaguar.net. Newsletter, social sites. You can donate to this program as well. You can also Skype us, JIGGY-JAGUAR. You can give me a holla, holla, holla. 620-402-0878. We have some fantastic guests in studio. We also are going to be talking potentially to another guest in studio, but they haven't shown up yet. Of course, it's the open door policy, which means anybody can walk through that door.
That's scary.
Including,
It is.
and I think she's going to get a Facebook page, Jenny or whatever her hell name is from Apartment F, who just showed up out of the blue a couple weeks ago. And
Jenny from Apartment F.
yes, she's a meth
What does the
addict.
F stand for, I wonder?
I don't know what the F stands for.
I
By the
think-
way, the voice that you are hearing and the person that you were, that's not Jack Will Hyde. Someone needs to figure out the image here. Ah, that's John Story, a.k.a. Twinkie, a.k.a. Like a blowfish in a twine factory.
Just ask your mom.
Wow.
Not Jiggy's mom. Anybody's mom.
Anybody's mom. And Adam Pena with us today. Of course,
Yes,
the
sir.
fantastic Adam Pena.
That's right.
The world famous Adam Pena.
Working on it.
So famous that my cousin Tylen and her boyfriend of the moment,
Of the moment.
when I said Adam Pena, she's like, "Who? Is he from Lions?" I said, "No."
I know an Adam Pena from Lions, so I...
P.I.N. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, Tylen last week had a guy in here who cousin Chris affectionately nicknamed the boyfriend of the moment.
Flavor of the week.
That moment has passed because now she has another boyfriend. And then the professor is somewhere in the building. I don't know what he's doing, but Ty, who is this fine young chap?
This is Michael.
Michael, and Michael. Of
Hello,
course, Michael looks like he's well mannered, well dressed.
He's wearing pink though, so I'm curious.
He looks like he has some goals in life. He looks like he's got some money coming in.
So is he.
He looks like a guy who treats women nice. He won't be around long. But
Next week there'll be a new guest.
that's right. Next week when we were in Wichita, Kansas.
Is that what he means by the open door policy?
I think so.
Yes. And also, Tylen, you need to be aware that, and I'm sure you probably already are aware, at some point or another, this guy will try to get stolen away by the little engine that would, Jennifer.
Are you meaning the little engine that always
The
will?
professor.
I'm sorry.
He's just coming through. He's going to find Mary Ann on the island.
Has anybody ever seen Rob's Creature Shop where they make them freaking like creatures and stuff?
He thinks that Jennifer came out of one of those.
Came off that damn thing.
Wow.
It's quite
You
possible.
know, that might explain a few things.
Yeah.
She has an obsession with one of the guys from Victims of Spotlight.
Who doesn't?
Right?
Well, that's it.
Wait a minute. That sounds cocky.
Who doesn't?
Kind of a big deal.
They are kind of
No.
a big deal. I'll have to say, Boss, when they play somewhere, when it's over, they've got like Breakpoint Method type heat. They clear the place out. It's over. And it's not because they're bad. It's because, well, people have already seen what they need to see, so they're done.
Show's over.
Show's over. I thought it was quite interesting when we did our Concerts for a Cause in Wichita, and they decided to slap another band on at the end, and when it was all over with, everybody left, and we're like, well, our bands are done, so
Colton's
go ahead
just,
and leave.
it's because Colton's just so damn sexy.
Colton did bring a following.
there's not a lot of people that compete with that. I mean,
He is
we go on
pro-life.
stage and then we get off stage. They're just like, okay, well, he's pretty much sexied out. So there's no following that.
There's no following Colton. And you guys are running into the crowd now and doing all sorts of...
Yeah, I mean, we try, except for the sound, the way the sound works at the Avenue A Park. Me and Colton ran out, and apparently there is a half a second delay between the stage and the bridge out there because of the way the roof is on the thing. Yeah, there's a half second delay, and so me and Colton both screwed up on a part and had to like run back up on stage and figure out where we were at.
It looked cool though.
It did. It got people going.
It got people going. Now, Twinkie, before we get into the plugs, do you have... I heard you earlier say something about how you wanted to say something.
Yeah, my heart is breaking, and my prayers and everything I can possibly do is going out to our drummer Tom and his little baby is in the hospital, and things are not well, and I just hope everything works out, and it breaks my heart, and I was bawling like a little baby like about 20 minutes ago. So
that's why you... No.
Huh?
No, Pena said he was trying to call you earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to say...
Not good things.
No, not a good thing. How does that affect this weekend? Or this upcoming show?
I can't really talk about. I don't know.
It's still very much up in the air.
Yeah.
We don't want to rush. Obviously, family comes first in this group.
Absolutely.
And if he feels comfortable going out, then you know what, I'm going to go out and do it. If not, hey, he's going to be where he needs to be.
That's right.
That's cool.
And everybody needs to pray for him because
it's a rough situation.
Yeah.
Now, we've got Adam Pena and Sean Story from Victims of Spotlight. Adam, of course, I always like to affectionately refer to him as the tour manager.
He's the road/tour/business.
Whatever needs to be done.
He's the whatever guy.
He's the whatever guy. He's the fixer.
Yep.
Only he's not gonna.
and if this were
be like Newman and
if this were a movie, Adam would be the dude.
The dude.
I'm getting to that level.
Goes to for stuff.
For the most part.
Well, we're going to do this. We're going to take a quick time out here. When we come back, we are going to chat with Twinkie about all sorts of different things. Also, Adam has brought this I think it's called a cajon. Is that
yes,
what it is?
Yes, it is, yes.
I just always call it that box they beat on.
Well, that's funny because cajon, it means box. So
okay.
That's where Adam keeps his soul.
Yeah.
It's kind of like everybody used to say, well, I like your sombrero. And I'm like, oh, the Mexican hat? I just wear that around. The only people I've ever seen wear it are Mexicans. That's it.
You know how there's Pandora's box, right?
Yeah.
That's the pinata box.
Yeah.
I thought Pandora's box had something to do with our buddy in Wichita with that third letter. But, see, at least Sean got it. We're going to take a time. Tylen has no clue. She's sitting there going, who? What are you talking about? I don't understand these references.
I'll smile and nod.
She doesn't understand. She didn't understand Pandora's box.
It's usually what I do.
She didn't understand any of the references.
Oh, okay.
I do think I'm going to have to take Tylen up on her idea of going and singing karaoke tonight. I thought about going and singing
They do it on
Somebody better get that on
Duran
video.
Duran's Rio as a retard.
Yes!
Rio across the sand.
That's a great song!
Along the
Jiggy.
Hey, Jiggy, you have to do it. You have to do it in your best superhero voice.
What?
Wow.
How long do they open on Sundays?
I don't know. It depends on where we're gonna go. We're gonna go molest the Hobbit out there at.
Say 21's open
Old Dutchy
till
boy.
2:00 tonight. So
There you go, 21 Santa Fe. We could do a karaoke bar crawl. We could go to all 3 bars and do karaoke on Sundays. I could wear out the same song in every location.
If you have to ask, probably not.
Well, some bars you have to be 21.
We'll be back after this here on the big
19,
broadcast.
so.
Have a future, do ya? So here's Jiggy Jaguar on the road. Hey, say something, Jiggy Jaguar. You are my man. I love it. Give me some love, dog.
Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners here at Transmedia Worldwide. It's a great Kickstarter project, the 60-Day Challenge, a great music video where you must learn 2 skills, Spanish and guitar. Then combine them in a music video which make my backers who pledge $5 or more to get full control over. There are 10 voting categories to choose from, and I'm hoping you can come up with the perfect thing to say about this project, and we've got it for you, kids. It is Kickstarter.com. Check it out today, Kickstarter.com. Search the 60-Day Challenge music video. It is an amazing Kickstarter project. They've got 60 days to learn 2 skills, Spanish and guitar. Then combine them in a music video which you'll have full creative control over. Check it out today. It's Kickstarter.com. They have an amazing group of rewards over there. You need to check it out today. It's Kickstarter.com. Search the 60-Day Challenge music video and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. You work. Never. It is a just 2 listing starting my bed. TalkRadioX.com, the leader of streaming talk radio. They're live with Live Talk Radio, 661-349-8255. Check them out on iTunes Radio. Here's what nationally syndicated talk show host Ed Dill had to say about Talk Radio X.
That's just hack, pathetic emptiness. That's what it is. And, you know...
Check out the schedule and show lineup at TalkRadioX.com. Also, find them on Facebook at Facebook.com/TalkRadioX. Here's what people are saying about the lineup at Talk Radio X.
Dan or Tyler and all these guys, Daryl, all these weirdos. Everybody was a weirdo.
Follow them on Twitter at TalkRadioX. Check it out today, TalkRadioX.com.
I might as well have it all. I don't want to hear from these people anymore. I really don't. I could care less.
They call him Jiggy Jaguar to be exact. The hottest internet radio show on the map. Hold on to your seats, it might get scary. Shout out to Big Ross and the homie Ninja Larry. It's a comical grab bag, you never know what you get. Everything from rappers, street fighters, and misfits. The show is not staged, man, it's as real as it gets. He's even had porn stars slashing tits and beers clips. All of this and more shit you might catch your moms on an episode of JiggyJaguar.com. 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 www.JiggyJaguar.com.
Welcome back to the big broadcast, coast to coast and border to border, all over the World Wide Web on iHeartRadio, and of course on our good friends over there in Casco, Wyoming. Yes, 92.3 FM and AM 1670, KFRK in Denver, Colorado. I may have to visit the actual studios of KFRK when I am in Denver, Colorado with the world famous Joy-Coughs in September. And then, of course, we want to thank our good friends over there at Wild Bunch Radio out there in Europe. I need to get it right. If you want to find us on the Twitter, it's at JIGGY, JGUAR. Also find us on the Facebook, as Johnny Kim would say. Oh, the Facebook. There it is. It is Facebook.com/The Jiggy Jaguar. And, of course, we have our own Facebook page for the Sunday radio program. God knows why we have it. But if you want to go over and look at some of the pictures, if you want to remember Tylen's boyfriend of last week, there's a picture of
there's a memorial page set up
on the website, along with Matt
We
Neal.
call it the graveyard.
We call it the graveyard. That would be awesome. We need to do that. I used to have a page on JiggyJaguar.com of all the old radio hosts and people who talked crap on me, and then, of course, when they disappeared. But we need to do that. Tylen needs her own Facebook page where we can post all the pictures of all the different boyfriends she's had in here.
Hey, at the end of the year, can we do like our end of the year recap?
Oh would be
Or like play
great.
really sad music.
That would be
Say
great.
about all of this.
Wow.
My buddy Frank Catolo does a thing every year called Roll Call from the Boneyard, where he remembers all the dead celebrities. We could remember all the ex-boyfriends of Thailand. That would be awesome.
Hey, Jiggy, I've got a website that we can post it on it.
Well,
You can dedicate a whole website.
you can dedicate an entire website.
I'll do it.
See? He's on the team.
ThaiThaiXs.com
I
or
might have
something.
to keep
I don't
him
know.
Sounds like a porn website.
It does.
It might be. Wait a minute. Somebody might want to check.
Well, you know,
You might want to check to make sure that the international, whatever, that it's still,
I always
legal.
I always tell the famous story of Jennifer, how Jennifer the Hood Rat. I asked. She kept talking about how she needed money, and I said, okay, this is perfect. We've got 6 cameras in here. We've got a couch. You can just go knock on all the doors of all the guys that you've slept with in the apartment complex. Bring them over here. I even had a guy who was going to build her a webcam, a website. We were going to set it up to where the money would go right into her PayPal. All these things. She was going to have a home-based business
It's a way to
before
do
it
it.
was all over with.
I'll do it.
A home-based hood business.
And she told me, she's like, I don't want to do that. And then 2 weeks later, she goes to some party and gangbangs some dude and does it for free, and she's got it on her cell phone. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Wow.
That's the thing with the porn business, People talk down about it and say this and that, but you know what? They're doing something that everybody else does for free, and they're getting paid to do it. So what's wrong with it?
Do you know how much they make?
Oh, yeah.
It's a ridiculous amount of money. It really is.
You're looking at, like, professional sports player type money,
Right, well, I mean, like, for a set of films, like, for an entire series of films, I believe they get paid anywhere from 50 to 100 grand for a set of films.
Sign me up.
Right? No. The dudes don't make much money, bro.
Oh, well,
I mean, it's still money.
Yeah.
Money's money.
It's the experience.
Right?
It's the experience.
I wonder if she's listening right now.
Oh, I'm sure she probably
Right.
isn't, because I'm sure she's probably just getting up for the day. But,
I just got up a little bit ago.
After that hard party last night.
well, you know, speaking of bad boys, and I want to get Twinkie's response on this, because
yikes.
Twinkie has been known to be a bad boy.
Uh-oh.
Or categorized as a bad boy in the past. Last night, Jennifer and Sammy, or as they refer to her as Thug Nasty.
Is that a little friend with the Honda necklace?
Yay.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Who Jerry Rempe accused of stealing off of his car. He's like, did you take it off my car? But they were flirting around with some guy last night, and then they happened to find out that he went to jail at one time, or prison or whatever,
Stepdad.
for killing his stepdad with a hammer.
And that sealed the deal right there. They're like, let's
And
go.
they were both like, let's go. And they were giving him a ride places. There was all these things. I'm like, really?
Gives them street cred.
Yeah.
He didn't. He was riding around on a bike, and they put his bike in Jennifer's trunk. And I said, "This is kind of like that movie."
40-year-old virgin.
You got a trunk because I'm going to put my bike.
Whoa! You mean wrong turn? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that one too.
Yeah, that one too. That's crazy.
40-year-old.
Well,
I hope you got a choice.
I would draw.
I've never been that bad. Never, not even kind of once been even considerably that bad.
No.
See,
Yeah.
I would draw the line. And if I was a girl, I would draw a line at the whole. You know, he killed somebody in his family
With a hammer.
with a hammer.
With a hammer is what gets me. I'm just like, okay, well, there are certain degrees of like, you don't know necessarily what was going on at that time. You don't know if there was some abuse. Physical, sexual, emotional, you don't know what's going on, but with a hammer, that just really, I'm just kind of like, well, I'm not giving you a ride, dude. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you touch a hammer, I'm going to take you out. I mean, that's it. I mean, I don't like to judge people, I really don't, but that would be like once with a hammer. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm good, man.
Which end?
Ooh, yeah.
It doesn't matter which end. The fact that he grabbed a hammer and killed somebody with it, it's just like, well, apparently there's some suppressed rage there.
It's like, which end do you want? Do you want the claw end or the blunt end? You know?
Either way, it killed somebody. So.
I just don't understand these things. Twinkie, you brought your guitar, your guitar.
Yeah, I did.
I like that hat.
Me and Adam want to play. Me and Adam are going to play a song.
Okay.
Whenever.
Well, how many songs do you have?
I have as many as your show will allow me to play.
Oh, wow.
So.
How much time do we have?
How much time do we have? That's right. Well, hey, Twinkie, do you also, well, let's do this. We've got Sean Story with us today, a.k.a. Twinkie, a.k.a. You've seen him on statewide television. He's been on such shows as Brett and Sierra, Take News. He
was on an episode of Cops back in '97.
That's right.
Shh, we're not supposed to talk about that. Adam, damn it.
Now, of course, also on that episode was everybody's favorite MMA promoter, Mick Grimm.
Right.
He actually, from what I've heard from Mick, he could have been on an episode of Cops.
I believe it.
There's definitely a few times in my younger days where I could have been on an episode of Cops.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I would have never thought.
Yeah, between 18 and 24, yeah, I was kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you have matured, my friend.
Yeah, just slightly.
He's a step above what he was.
Yeah.
He doesn't date hood rats.
So you wasn't really mischievous during your younger years, say 14 to 18?
Yay.
Oh yeah, I was.
It came.
I was a horrible little kid. I self-medicated all through high school.
Wow.
Yeah, I went to I was a senior in high school, and I had a really hard time sitting still, paying attention. So I'd get trashed every morning before I went to my government class.
Wow.
Yeah. I aced that class. I did. I aced that class with an A. It was the only A I got over the whole year, and it was just because I'd always, I'd be fine after that class.
It's okay. I failed Spanish in high school.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's your heritage, Adam.
I failed Spanish, but I passed Latin.
Despite this man's racial handicap, he's very important to me.
There it is.
Dorky.
Oh, God.
Where's the black jelly beans?
Something that I've always wondered about old Adam Pena over there is how the hell did you get that beard the way that...
It takes a lot of time and effort.
Roland from Hutchfest thinks you're like a Muslim terrorist.
He's not the only one in this town. Funny thing is, I do got one of those little towel things. I thought about wearing it one day and just walking up and down Main Street on Third Thursday.
It comes in handy when we travel. It does. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You'd be surprised what this thing
can do. For real.
It opens many doors and many legs, so I roll with it.
Wow! Oh! Hello!
Now that's a war beard. There we go. That's a war beard right there.
Why did you decide to keep that as your gimmick or your look?
You know, I've actually had a talk about this 2 nights ago with a couple people. Before this happened, it went through many different phases. You know, I did the little chin strap thing, and then everybody started doing that. I was like, I can't do that anymore. Did just a single goatee. I was like, yeah, that makes me look too Mexican now. And so, never did just a single mustache because it doesn't look right on me. I don't have a very strong chin, so with the full beard to cover it up, it started to work, and people started to dig it. That's how a lot of people that don't know me by name, they know me by that bearded guy, which, oh wait, that's Scott's thing. Oh yeah, that is Scott's thing. Well, you know, people still know us by that, so I roll with it.
You know, that's the same reason I wear a beard. It's because I don't have a very strong chin.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, because if I don't wear a beard, it just looks like I have mouth and then nothing.
Neck.
Yeah, mouth and then neck. So
you should grow a beard, yeah.
No, you have a good chin.
Tylen with a... Now, of course, Tylen over here to pick on her real quick.
Some more.
What was this you were telling me before we went on the air? Your mother, Tangi, my cousin, is got a prison boyfriend. And she's a felon, so she can't go see him. They've never met, and he just got recently a tattoo of her name on his neck.
Wow.
he's in prison for life.
So there is a chance then.
While we're on the subject.
Did he use a hammer?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. Did he use a hammer?
If he didn't use a hammer, okay. You know,
well, yeah, if he didn't use a hammer, then I think that
My last boyfriend, he had just got out of prison.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Years for murder.
Wait a minute, they let you out of prison for murder nowadays?
He got out.
Holy crap!
Well, technically, a life sentence is only 50 years. So.
Yeah.
No, but she said 8 years.
Oh, 8 years?
Was it? It was probably manslaughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as severe. Speaking of manslaughter, you see that thing about Tony Stewart running over some guy?
Oh yeah.
What?
That's crazy. Yeah. Killed some guy.
Okay. He went to jail for self-defense.
It was a sport.
It was a spork.
A sport.
He sporked somebody to death.
I would like to be known. If I was going to go to prison for killing somebody, I'd use a spork because that'd give you a cool rep. Hey, that's that guy that killed somebody with a spork, bro.
Right.
It could work.
I would figure that it would keep breaking because I would want to use the ones from Taco Bell because I think that's way more epic than anything else.
The ones from Taco Bell.
We are now plotting murders.
That shit just got real.
Right.
That could be your little calling card. You leave a sauce packet there. That's badass.
That is awesome.
The Taco Bell killer.
The Taco killer.
This whole
Hey, if the superhero that came to save everybody from the Taco Killer would be Taco Jesus.
Taco Jesus. And he would look like Colton.
No, he would look like you, Adam.
Got the beard for it.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Taco Jesus. That's awesome. That might actually get somehow pop up on the old Twitter here today because I know that last week we had Matt Neal here and we were talking about, and I don't know if you guys know of Hot Rod Stoll who used to be on KSK.
Oh yeah.
Tony D.
Oh Rodney.
Old Rodney.
I went to college with him.
And we were talking about his Facebook photos and how he's always like in the pool, #sunkissed.
Wow.
And he's got like all these. Whenever he does a photo, he has like 60 different hashtags. And
it's got hashtags for hashtags.
Yes. And so we were just discussing Rodney, and Matt Neal was talking about the fact that Rodney, when he used to work at KSKU, he'd go to the bathroom and pee all over the toilet seat, and he just never clean it up.
Had bad aim.
So,
wow.
For whatever reason, that was the conversation last week, and then of course the week before we had Jenny from Apartment F, who just casually just wandered in. I suspect that while I was in the old city of Wichita for a week, that the reason that Jenny knew where the apartment was, she even knew where the professor's room was, and so I think.
Of course she did.
I think maybe she.
Little science experiment.
She banged the professor. So.
I wonder if he's figured out time travel yet.
He's working on it.
If he could, he's got to figure out a way to go get all the wine in the world because that's all that guy does every weekend.
Yeah, I was saying when he walked by, I worked down at the liquor store and I seen him. I was like, I know that guy.
That professor, old Steve loves him. He used to have a reality show called Cast Iron Ladies, and that has kind of disappeared. And now he just sits in his room and plays Age of Empires and drinks wine. That's it. And then Twinkie, he just got up and wandered away. That's awesome.
He's going to the professor's room.
He's going to the professor's room. That's right.
They're going to talk about time travel.
They're going to talk about time travel. That's great. Now, what does Boss have coming up so far?
Well, I've been pretty busy trying to help out and do what I can. We got lots of shows coming up in Wichita. September 5th, we got Lizard Lounge. It's going to be the 33 years ahead. Got to bring some Hutch boys down, and of course Voss. This Friday, August 15th, as it is right now, we're still looking at it. It'll be Voss, Bound, which I haven't quite heard a whole bunch about them yet, but we're going to open up for the Almighty King Shifter. So that's always a good time.
I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Isn't it every Saturday that y'all play?
Every Saturday counts for the cause, yeah. We don't always play it, but
What time do you
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
So 7 to 10?
Well, usually 7 to 10, but depending on who's playing, it can go until they can't play anymore. We don't like to put constrictions on things, you know. We do what we do. Yeah.
What show you talking about?
Oh, we were talking about Concert for the Cause. And then we talked about King Shifter, you know. As of now, it's still on the table. We'll address that as it comes near.
Yeah.
And then September 5th, we talked about that. What else do we got coming?
September 6th, we are in Garden City at the Club Wet with King Shifter once again.
Club Wet, is that a strip club?
I don't know, I'm hoping so.
That'd be awesome.
I don't think so, but I think that the fact that the name may imply it, I think that there may be chicks there doing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what I'm hoping. But I'm excited to play with King Shifter again. They just got back off their tour, and I love those guys. Those guys are like family to me. So can't wait to be jamming. And then September 7th we're going to Bullet Ride, and we're going to start laying down some tracks for the new album,
yet untitled album.
Yes, we do not have a title for it, but we're leaning towards Warbeard possibly.
Really?
No.
I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Picking the spotlight with their new single, Warbeard.
Warbeard.
I want them to write a song about me.
We're going to do this. We're going to take another quick timeout. When we come back, we're going to chat with... I want to get Twinkie's thoughts on the fact that he's called Adam Pena. What is it? You nicknamed him off some coach
Many
the
things.
other day. You said that he almost saved the band. You said that the other night at the bar. I don't know if you were.
Yeah, I can't remember what I said, but yeah, it's like when moments are at their worst, you know, and everybody's morale's all down. You know, Pena pops up on the feed and says, "Well, I got this. Suck it up." It's pretty much pretty much what he said. And I was just like, well, thank you for reestablishing our morale and making us feel like, you know, better about things. And I can't remember what I called you. Maybe it was Taco Jesus. I don't know.
Taco Jesus is helping the morale. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we have got the fantastic Twinkie. He is going to be playing a guitar here, I think, in the next segment. And Adam's brought this box thing, this cajon gimmick. And we'll do that when we come back here on the World Famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience. Back here in a few moments.
Oh, well, the jig, the jig is a jag. Oh, well, the jig, the jig is a jag. Oh, well, the jig, the jig is a jag. Jig, jag, jag, jiggy, jag, jag, jiggy, jag, jag, jig.
Jiggy Jaguar Experience continues after a short break on the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Network.
You were never. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Try creditcardtocash.com today. Go to creditcardtocash.com with the number 2 in the middle online and use your credit card to obtain a cash wire to your bank account in return for a one-time fee. Go to creditcardtocash.com. That's creditcardtocash.com. And get cash today. This is simplified financial freedom. We'll spell it for you. CREDITCARD, the number 2, CASH.com. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners here at Transmedia Worldwide. It's a great Kickstarter project, the 60-Day Challenge, a great music video where you must learn 2 skills, Spanish and guitar. Then combine them in a music video which make my backers who pledge $5 or more to get full control over. There are 10 voting categories to choose from, and I'm hoping you can come up with the perfect thing to say about this project, and we've got it for you, kids. It is Kickstarter.com. Check it out today, KICKSTARTER.com. Search the 60-Day Challenge music video. It is an amazing Kickstarter project. They've got 60 days to learn 2 skills, Spanish and guitar, and combine them in a music video which you'll have full creative control over. Check it out today. It's Kickstarter.com. They have an amazing group of rewards over there. You need to check it out today. It's Kickstarter.com. Search the 60-Day Challenge music video and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide.
Thanks for listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience. Follow comedian James Davis on Twitter at comedian James D. Follow
I am too lazy.
JIGGYJAGUR.
Do we got time?
I am too lazy. I am too lazy to get that imaging fixed. We're still promoting comedian James Davis, even though he only did 2 shows. What's up? What do we got? What's going on? Oh yeah, go. I'll filibuster.
Banter.
I'll filibuster about something. I don't know. Play a song. I'll do something. We'll figure something out. Now, you can get a hold of us on Twitter at JIGGYJAGUAR. You can also find me on Facebook. Facebook.com/The Jiggy Jaguar, where live as live can get on several great radio stations across the country and around the world. AM, FM, 247.com. Of course, Radio Xenu. Oh, I got an opportunity. I can plug my show.
We got Tyler's Remake here.
Oh, no. We've always got to play with Mo. He's like an antique.
I think he is an antique.
He's like an antique, Ty. No, what are you doing? We could go sing karaoke later. Take him then. I don't know. Actually, I probably wouldn't. I'll just
Where
say
is
that.
there karaoke tonight? It's
Karaoke
Sunday.
is at 21 Santa Fe.
Where's that?
It's on B Street. Then there's karaoke at Vic's with Dutch the John Roger Weinhopper. Oh, if you're, he knows Tangy, he knows me, he'd let you in. I think he'd let you in.
I gotta work at 8 in the morning, so what time?
God, gotta work at 8 in the morning, you're wanting to go out? Oh, and then there's, I think, karaoke over maybe at, the, whatever the hell it is, Clicks. Karaoke at Salt City Splash, no. They ought to do karaoke at Salt City Splash. The pool, do karaoke. Then when the people don't sing well, they can throw them in the pool.
I thought it was Saturdays.
Or something. Or something somewhere with someone. Talking to someone about something. Ah! Well. But, let's see, 37 minutes after the hour. Tylen is with us. Shenanigans Pete, the boyfriend of the moment. Whoever he is. Michael.
Better known as Grim Reaper on Facebook.
Grim Reaper.
Oh, yeah.
Not to be confused with Mick Grimm.
No way.
But you don't know who Mick Grimm is.
Nope.
He's a bodybuilder guy.
Well,
He's had a couple heart attacks.
Can't wait to start working out with you, man.
That's never gonna happen.
It is.
I can guarantee you.
I did a workout for my
It'll never happen.
And it was killing me.
It will never happen, I can
Why?
guarantee. Oh, you will not get a gym membership over at the core to work out with us. That
You don't
will
think
not.
so?
I guarantee it won't happen.
Why?
If it does, I'll take you out to dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal. Applebee's. I'll even be cheap. We can do the 2 for $20.
Oh my God. We've got a fantastic show coming up next Sunday in the great Salt City of Wichita, Kansas. We are going to be down there live as live can get. It is going to be a hell of a deal. Where the hell is it? It's going to be at the one place. The Hub. That's it. Going to be at the Hub. Now, of course, who the hell knows who's going to be? Well, actually, I know who's going to be there because I booked the event. Breezy Blanco from Wichita, Kansas will be in the building. Also, Randall Rhymes And we might have a special acoustic performance. What the hell is that? Special acoustic performance. We're also going to be joined by the KJAG Radio crew from Wichita, Kansas, including DJ K, the funniest band in America, Terrence Hayes, Nate from the Joykoffs, and possibly Michael Game. And my buddy Sonny Marciano, our KJAG intern, will be in the building. We'll have live video at jiggyjaguar.net, live audio at Radio Xenu, which is radiozenu.com, and live from the Hub, one of the coolest places in Wichita, Kansas. If you haven't been to the Hub, you need to check this out. It's going to be a fantastic, fantastic night of festivities. We are going to take another time out. When we come back, we have something coming up. I'm not exactly sure what. We have something coming up next here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguars. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at kjagradio.com and WKRP.FM. A Lost Generation, Children of Syria. For 3 years, too many innocent people in Syria have suffered. Above all, the children of Syria. Over 1 million Syria children have fled Syria for his safety, and 3 million children remain displaced inside the country. The situation for these children is dire. These children have lost their homes, seen their loved ones killed, their schools destroyed, and their hopes eroded. They have been physically or psychologically wounded, and they are vulnerable to the worst types of exploitation. They remain the most vulnerable victims in the conflict. Children like 3-year-old Ashraf, who was born on the day the Syria conflict began. For the first year of his life, he rarely left his home. Some days the bombings were relentless. Terrified, the family escaped, leaving their home and everything behind, except for a few precious items. No longer afraid of bombs, Ashraf is still scared and scarred at the sound of loud bangs. It will take him and his generation many years to recover. Help prevent a lost generation of Syrian children. Check out donate.uncher.org. It's donate.unhcr.org/international/Syria. And we'll spell it for you. donate.unhcr.org/international. International is spelled INTERNATIONAL/Syria. And Syria is spelled SYRIA. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at Transmedia Worldwide. Try creditcardtocash.com today. Go to creditcardtocash.com with the number 2 in the middle online and use your credit card to obtain a cash wire to your bank account in return for a one-time fee. Go to creditcardtocash.com. That's creditcardtocash.com and get cash today. This is simplified financial freedom. We'll spell it for you. CREDITCARD, the number 2, CASH.com, and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners here at Transmedia Worldwide. It's a great Kickstarter project, the 60-Day Challenge, a great music video where you must learn 2 skills, Spanish and guitar. Then combine them in a music video which make my backers who pledge $5 or more to get full control over. There are 10 voting categories to choose from, and I'm hoping you can come up with the perfect thing to say about this project, and we've got it for you, kids. It is Kickstarter.com. Check it out today, KICKSTARTER.com. Search the 60-Day Challenge music video. It is an amazing Kickstarter project. They've got 60 days to learn 2 skills, Spanish and guitar, and combine them in a music video which you'll have full creative control over. Check it out today. It's Kickstarter.com. They have an amazing group of rewards over there. You need to check it out today. It's Kickstarter.com. Search the 60-Day Challenge music video and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide.
Hello, my name is John Jack Jr., and I would like to present Jiggy Jaguar. Don't sweat, there's a lot of people to go around with him. Hey, do you want their autograph? Cool! Hey, hello, hey, sir!
You work. Never.
You're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience.
Look at that. I've got my cool little Greg Jordan liners I can use. Every once in a while when Tylen walks through the door, I'm like, what is Tangy doing here? I don't know. I shouldn't say these things.
There's a lot of things you shouldn't say, but you do it anyway. That's why we love you.
We've got a Twinkie over there. He's been asking. I'm going to be doing a thing that I used to do at Access Work. It's called directing from the floor. A little behind the curtain action. Don't worry about the man behind the curtain. That's what they always used to say about Dutch at McGraw's. Don't worry about the man behind the curtain.
Hey, Jiggy, guess what?
Sounds like the Wizard of Oz.
Thailand does have a membership up to the court for me. Because I've got one.
How do you guys are gonna make me spend money? And you people know I don't like spending money.
So,
got a little
what
bit of
should we
Jewish
plan
in
this
me, I
date?
think.
Because my sergeant...
Druish?
I'd like
She
to
didn't
know.
look Druish.
Druish?
But,
Nice Spaceballs drop, for real.
Thank you. I do that a
Really?
lot.
She doesn't look Jewish?
Well, my sergeant and his wife...
May the Schwartz be with you. Go ahead.
My sergeant and his wife owns the course, so I can kind of get...
Oh, you know Darren.
Yes!
Yes.
He's my master.
Darren's the man.
He's my master sergeant.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm buddies with Darren's cousin Alan Burka, AB from Little River, who cousin Chris just absolutely cannot stand. And part of the reason why is because at one time I think cousin Chris was in love with Burka.
Yep.
Because there's a voicemail message that he left for Burka one time. He was like, "Hey, brother, you gotta call me back, man. I miss you. I mean.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's heartfelt.
That is.
I've heard some stories about that.
I know that cousin Chris is also, I think, in love with his cousin Dutch too. He might just be concerned. I don't know. Because Dutch called me one time and he's like, Chris keeps calling me. And I said, well, you better pick up the phone and call him back. And he's like, well, he called me at one point and he was crying and telling me how I hated him. And because the big tall goofball, Twinkie knows Jeeves. Jeeves told Chris, "Oh, Dutch hates you." And he's like, "No, he doesn't. You're just a fucking tree." And then he goes, "No, he hates you." And so he called
Poor
Dutch
guy.
up, and he couldn't get through to him. And then he called him again, and he couldn't get through to him. And then he called him again, and he left this voicemail where he was like, "Well, brother, you gotta call me back, man." And he was all whining and crying over the phone. And then Dutch calls me, and he goes, Chris just called me, and he was all crying and upset. And I said, well, are you going to call him? I'll do it tomorrow. What?
Kind of busy today. I'll get a hold of him tomorrow or the day after.
Or next week.
Yeah.
Whichever.
I'll pencil him in somewhere.
Pencil him in somewhere. That's right. So cousin Chris is kind of obsessed with people and things but
Stationary objects.
Stationary objects. That's right. But Twinkie has his guitar, as Brother Ken would say. He's got his guitar over there.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever can convince anybody to spend $3,000 bringing in Anthony Gomes, I want Twinkie to open for Gomes, but
That'd be awesome.
I haven't been able to get anybody to spend $3,000 yet. Haven't been able to get him to spend $3,000 on Joseph Vincelli either. We don't have $3,000, so that would be probably part of the reason why we've never spent the $3,000.
Hard to spend money when you don't have it.
That's the Ron Williams method. No, we should say these things out
Hi,
here. We're
Ron.
supposed to be buddies. They're trying to come. I don't know if it's going to be Hutchfest presents Concerts for a Cause or if it'll be Concerts for a Cause.
I think it's going to be Concert for the Cause presents Hutchfest.
There you go.
I like the sound of that.
I do too.
Or it can be Concerts for the Cause and Smallville presents Hutchfest.
Yeah, I like that better. We don't want to forget about Small.
Yeah, got to take care of Chris.
Yeah, it's my homie.
They want to.
Well, happy birthday, Comic-Con, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing better in this world than having your birthday and celebrating with superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you would go, Tylen. You would go to a Comic-Con.
And if you don't like superheroes, you need to find your happy place.
My superhero would have to be Human Torch.
Excellent choice.
Human Torch.
Excellent choice.
I like Rubber Man.
Rubber Man?
Of course you would, Jiggy.
I think it's Plastic Man.
Plastic Man.
That's the guy's name.
Just in plastic. It's fantastic.
Oh.
I like all the all the old superheroes that like my favorite. And this really disappoints me that they're making this movie, but Birdman. Birdman was awesome. I used to have a fantasy wrestling promotion that I did, and he was the champion, Birdman.
Birdman the champ.
And then, of course, they're making that really crappy Michael Keaton movie with Birdman. But,
Michael Keaton was a really good Batman. I don't care what anybody says. He was a really good Batman.
Michael Keaton was a good Batman. I also liked Val Kilmer.
I don't know. No, I didn't like Val Kilmer. I thought Val Kilmer pulled off the Bruce Wayne role really well, but Batman, he was horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't really like him as Batman. He wasn't convincing. He didn't have this good enough. He really didn't. I mean, they should have voiced over his Batman voice.
Now, I was disappointed when, although I do like Bane now, but I was disappointed when they didn't have Bane
massive
from the George Clooney Batman.
Yeah. Right.
Part of that is the fact that Jeff Swenson, who played that Bane, died because his organs grew too fast because he took too many steroids. That was not a gimmick in that movie. He was really that big.
When I first started working out, I had so many people offer me steroids.
Take them.
Hey, I'll tell you.
They're not cheap.
They're not cheap.
If roids were legal, I'd be on them.
You know what's funny is every time I get sick nowadays, because I'm old. Yeah, I'm old. 20's old. They always put me on antibiotics, especially when.
Oh, I thought you said they put you on Dexatrim.
No, they always put me on antibiotics and prednisone. Well, prednisone, it's just it's to clear your head out. It's not like a bodybuilding steroid, but it still makes you feel 10 feet tall and bulletproof. And you just want to lift stuff all day long.
Awesome.
And it irritates me because it makes your abdomen swell, and it makes you retain water, and so it does make you mad.
I hate retaining water.
Definitely, it does.
No, I've always been told that I've always wanted to get on roids, and even Mick Grimm at one point offered to give me some, and I'm like, no.
Offered to give you the shot in the ass.
I'm like,
give me some of the bull Siemens for the muscle mass there.
I don't like needles. Not even the guy from the Back to the Future movies. But
nice.
The thing is, I don't like needles. I would take roids, but my therapist has always said if you get on testosterone, never come see me ever again. So
I think Jiggy on testosterone and steroids would be super Jiggy, and he would be a superhero.
Yeah. But then we'd have to find another town to work in because he would piss everybody.
Right.
Yes. Why do you think we're expanding the job?
So keep the testosterone and the steroids away from Jiggy.
We're running out of places in Kansas. We're going to have to go to Missouri.
We're going to have to expand Causes for a Cause to Junction.
Kansas for the Cause is already, man. It's already almost going nationwide.
Oh, we're working on it.
Yeah, working on going nationwide, and then every time you promote it on the radio, you have to do the ZZ Top song nationwide.
That's awesome.
Concert Cause, yeah. For real.
That's awesome.
I will tell you about
A6? Andy Six? Who's Andy Six? Is he some guy who drives a bus out of Newark?
He's the lead singer of the Black Veil Brides band.
Black Veil Brides.
Ah, it's a good band.
Yeah. Nikki Sixx's son.
He's Nikki Sixx's son.
She
went to high school with him?
No, she went.
She banged him?
Yes.
What? Possibly.
Possibly.
That was one of the boyfriends.
That was one of the boyfriends of the moment. That's going to be in the boneyard.
She told me because.
Literally.
The boneyard. I like that.
Go. I didn't mean to cut you off, Home Slice. Go.
She tells me that he's a complete dick. He is.
Well.
He's Nikki Sixx's son.
Nikki Sixx's son.
He can do whatever he wants.
Right.
Well, actually.
Now, is he actually Nikki Sixx's son, or is this like a
He is Nikki Sixx's son.
a Tom Lamb gimmick where he says that he injected Nikki Sixx with drugs or whatever, and he just
make some family.
Well, he's Nikki Sixx's son, and Nikki disowned him because of his attitude and the way he treats people.
His attitude and the way he treats people.
And his image and shit like that. And so now...
Does he wear skinny jeans?
Forced to take his mom's
Batista's
last name, which is piercing.
Nice.
Which 90% of people call him beaver sick.
That is a good question. Does he wear skinny jeans?
It's a legitimate question.
Tyler, does he wear skinny jeans? Does he wear skinny jeans?
Dude, you're talking about.
Yeah, dude, you're talking about. Okay, then that explains it. Yeah.
And makeup.
It's because of the tightness around the groin area is what causes the aggression.
Wow.
You'd be pissed too if you.
Yeah. If you had to wear those fucking pants, you wouldn't. Yeah. Balls gotta breathe, otherwise it makes you mad. It's just.
So that's why black guys don't wear skinny jeans.
Oh wow.
A lot of black guys that wear skinny jeans, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyler.
I bet they're mad.
I'm not a black guy. I wear skinny jeans sometimes.
Or do you ever get angry?
I'm angry all the time.
Well, see, it's because you wear skinny jeans.
It's the chafing.
It's chafing.
The irritability.
So Tylen, it's pretty much just a thing that runs in the family. You're just angry. You're angry. I'm angry. Only I'm not as angry
I'm not
anymore.
a felon like my mom.
However, if the chosen one decides she wants to leave her husband who's in the wheelchair, who's got the degenerative bone disease, and wants to come back, I probably will be angry all the time. But enough about Stumpy.
Oh, that's hardcore.
She is. Oh, she. I often think that the pro wrestler Ryback stole her gimmick, because Ryback always likes to hit himself in the head now. That was Stumpy's gimmick way years ago. She would get angry.
She did it
like,
first.
Goddamn boy! And she'd slap herself in the head.
Well, maybe that would explain some of the brain damage.
She got us stuck in an elevator one time because she got angry at me because I pulled her hair or something on the way up to the apartment.
Damn, you get freaky in the elevator?
She jumped up and down in the elevator, and she's like, "Stop pulling my hair, boy!" And I'm like,
I bet that just made you want to pull it harder.
Now that you've gotten angry and you've slapped yourself in the head, you've jumped up and down, the elevator has stopped. So now we are stuck. And she's like, "If you would have been pulling my hair, boy, we wouldn't be stuck." And then she, of course, goes on this big spree where she slaps.
Wait a minute, there's part of the story he's leaving out.
Yeah, I think so.
There's something that was stuck somewhere. And you were pulling her hair. She wanted you to pull her hair for a reason. Pull it harder. And you were in an elevator. I mean, use your imagination.
Well, you know, they were stuck.
Oh God, I wish I was that slick. Oh God, I wish I was that slick. No, it was just because she had her hair in a ponytail, and I saw it and I pulled it.
You might not have been that slick, but she might have.
My hair's not long.
Well, that too. But I wouldn't know anything about her and the neighbors' activities around that time. Now, as far as
wow.
She is also famous for when there was a fire in the Leon Apartments and everyone ran down the fire escape. She's like, "Where are they all going? Fire in the hallway." And I had to look at her and be like, "Really? Why are they going down the fire escape?" And then, of course, when I told her we needed to drop down and we needed to crawl into the smoke, and she's like, "Stop, drop, and roll." And I said, "No, that's if you're on fire."
Didn't she take the elevator to get
She took the elevator to go downstairs because she wasn't taking the stairs. And I said, "You know there's a fire in the building, right?"
Fire! That was awesome.
That's a little too high pitched and a little too well.
Is that the song that you're gonna do here, Twinkie?
Yeah. Yeah. Grab the cajon there.
All right, let's get ready.
I'd also like to say that August 16th, me and the lovely Morgan Wilk are playing at the Devil's Tarot in Junction City. And we were supposed to open for Zach Hacker, and he had to cancel, so it's me and her all night long.
Look at that. So the rumors are
all night. So, and then August 23rd, of course, me, I'll be performing. Symbol Sound System will be performing as well. August 23rd, Concert for the Cause. And who else is on that bill, Jiggy?
David Vidal.
Just a small thing.
Just him?
Riley Withrow.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Wife.
Man, she's a talented singer. And she's a very good guitar player. She's amazing.
And she played in the Heat the last time.
It was real.
Oh,
the
man.
sun beating down on him.
Just a small thing before y'all get started.
Uh-oh.
If anybody is bored, they have what they call useless kits. It is an electronic thing to keep you entertained. They have them at Walmart. And I recommend everybody get one. They might be stupid, but they're fucking entertaining.
Oh my god, it's product plugs. How much are they paying you for that?
Nice. Dude, pretty soon the Jiggy Jaguar Experience is going to corporate sponsors because of the Man in Pink. So
the Man in Pink is going to make it happen.
Can we call him Pinky?
Pinky.
Can we call you Pinky?
Pinky in the brain. Hell yeah.
Sweet, we'll call him Pinky.
Pinky.
Not in the brain.
Well, we're all in
I don't know
trouble.
about that
But
but they have these little boxes. They're rectangle. And you flip a switch, and it will argue with you and fight with you about flipping that switch.
that's awesome.
I know. I've got one, and they're so freaking entertaining. I spent 7 hours one day playing with that freaking thing. Dude, it was awesome.
7 hours.
Alright, well,
Very freaking
Jiggy,
fun.
this song goes out to Tom and his family, and it's called Second Chance. Silent before the end, a little tranquil and complete. No light seeping through. It's me and you, tranquil and complete. Hoping for a second chance, a little more. Pretend a little more than just disagree. So take a knife from hand, jab it deep within, 'cause there's nothing left here to help. Cry, 'cause I'll never speak, 'cause life's cheap when you look at me. No light seeping through. Just me and you, tranquil and complete. Hoping for a second chance, a little more. Pretend a little more than just disagree. So take the knife from hand, jab it deep within, 'cause there's nothing left here to help. There's nothing left to me. Silent before the end, it's a little tranquil and complete.
Awesome. Fantastic.
That's for my buddy.
This is a whole nother meaning.
We're gonna take.
I almost choked up.
We're gonna take another time out, and when we come back, we're gonna have a little bit more with these fine folks and talk about the fact that Pena basically made sure that Voss kept going because I did not know anything about this until the other night with the we almost broke up. What?
Who said that?
Hell of that?
Well, I wouldn't say broke up, but team morale was definitely down.
Yeah, you didn't almost break up.
Well, I'm pretty sure I don't believe on that.
No,
these guys have been doing this for 10, 15 plus years, and as with anything, after time, you get a little burnt out. You need to find that spark again, and I think it's definitely to the point where that spark is started small and it's getting bigger and bigger, and next thing you know, it's going to be a full-on fire.
So it's just going to
Good.
The Smoky Barrel will have to show up and prevent it.
Dang it.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Exactly. That guy always makes all these problems. Always causes issues.
Do you know Smokey the Bear was
What do you got over there? Smokey the Bear?
But what if I like it when it's on fire?
He was standing outside the Washington, D.C. building for his 40th year anniversary.
Smokey the Bear was?
Yeah.
I thought Smokey the Bear got arrested for possession.
Yeah. He had a mobile meth lab.
So I figured, man.
Yeah.
Why they call him Smokey? Only you can prevent forest. I mean, that's why he was always there. I mean, how can somebody be everywhere at once?
Dude, no,
that's why he was always there.
That was so hooked up on meth and being nice.
So you're saying that there might have been some chicanery involved with.
Quite possible. Quite possible. That's very true. Yeah, it could have.
When we come back, we've got more. Okay, well then I guess we won't take a break. You gotta love technology. Like when Essential Player just said, fuck you. So I just went ahead and just locked up. It's like, you don't need to take a commercial break. Screw you.
None commercials.
In fact, we'll do this. Where's that one folder with the thing? With the thing and
how do you spell Tyler anyway?
And the crap. We'll just do this. We will just go to my old standby. And we'll do that. When we come back, we've got more.
She swings those hips just like a hammer in heat. Shots are blowing faster, and I know I'm gonna have her. I'll never know until the morning after. She those eyes of mine, I must have had a good time. 'Cause I always ends up drinking in a black and red shop top 54. When my day is done, I'm still looking
That is that. It is Victims of Spotlight, and it is a world-famous Jiggy Jaguar experience. Live is live. Can get on Radio Xenu. Also, TalkRadioX.com. Our good friends over there at SRN, the Spirit of South York in Canada, as Ross would say.
Canada.
I don't know why he used to always say that. He'd be like, Canada.
Now I'm getting yelled at because nobody can turn onto the station.
Nobody can turn onto the station. Well, I've had a lot of people say that in the past.
When are you going to go FM, Jiggy? I'm just curious.
Not in Kansas. That's
Why?
never going to happen.
Why?
They do not like me here.
It doesn't matter that if you have money to buy the thing, it doesn't matter. They cannot like you all they want.
He buys everything.
I'm just gonna wait for Clear Channel and everybody to go broke, and then when they fire sale,
dude, just go AM.
I'll be able to pick them up.
Just go AM. You do mostly talk radio anyway. You could bring the AM.
Bring it back.
Bring it back, dude.
I've thought about setting up an AM transmitter on the Wiley Building downtown, and then being able to broadcast for. It'd be low power, but I could broadcast down Main Street.
That'd be kind of interesting.
Hey, dude, KWBW Radio, and I worked at when I worked at the KWBW Radio, their station was not that powerful, and it still hit everywhere in Hutch.
I figure at some point all these old radio people are going to either die or lose their spots, and then I'll have a shot. But during our song break, I discovered that Pinky over here, Thailand's man of the moment,
flavor of the week,
flavor of the minute, as Cousin Chris would say. Apparently, you are related somehow to Gary Mandeville, a.k.a. from this broadcast, our P1s know him as Gary the Indian guy.
Yep, I used to go to high school with his daughter.
And he used to tell me that he had this brother named Skeeter.
Skeeter
Mandeville.
Yes, there was a story about that.
Skeeter. Who is Skeeter?
Skeeter, he never told me how the name started. It's just everybody started singing this song about him. There's a Skeeter on my Peter, whack it off.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody's doing
There's a Skeeter on my Peter, whack it off.
Yeah,
wow.
That's what everybody used to make fun of him for.
Well, Gary is very famous because he used to get trashed out of his mind at the Leon apartment, and he would go wandering down Main Street. And there was several times where myself and Shatner, a.k.a. Michael J. Myers, would go out and we'd have a running tape recorder. And we would have Gary drunk, and he'd talk about all sorts of different things.
Sounds interesting.
He'd talk about how women got cracks in them. He would talk about falling from heaven. He would talk about all sorts of crazy crap. He talked about how he could break into any business in the downtown Hutchinson area and get away with it because he knew a judge. And
I know a judge, but they don't like me.
It's usually the way it is.
He also was the whole reason that the Leon apartments caught fire one time, because he cooked some beans and left the premises and went to the game store and played Magic all morning. And just left the beans going. And then everybody woke up and they're like, oh my God, there's a fire. And that's when the people that were sleeping at my apartment, which was Diana, Christy's sister, and Shatner, and this little tiny guy that Diana was banging at the time, I'd nicknamed him Midget Barbarino.
Wow.
They immediately hear fire and run down the fire escape. Christy Stump hears fire and goes, why are they all going down the fire escape?
It was a fire.
And I had to look at her and I'm like, thank God you're the breadwinner. And that was the one where I told her, I said, you need to, we've got to get down on the floor, and we've got to we've got to crawl underneath the smoke to get to the stairs. And she's like stop, drop, and roll. And I'm like, no, that's if you are on fire, you idiot. And she, we went down the hallway, and I said, okay, we got to get down the stairs. And she's like, I'm not taking the stairs this early in the morning. I said, you're taking an elevator? It's a fire. And she's like, so? Fire!
That'll come every time.
I feel like it's the Jim Rome show. We've got live got live drops from Sean Story every time I sing. So I take the stairs. I get down there. Everybody's like, "Where's Christy?" And I'm like, "Oh, she's coming. She's on the elevator." And she gets out front, and they're like, "Why'd you take the elevator?" And she goes, "It's just a fire. Not a big deal." And so Gary then comes back to the apartment 3 hours later after all of this is done, is pissed off, not because his door's been kicked in, not because he almost burned the whole place down. He's mad because the cops turned the stove off and ruined his beans. So, but I guess Gary's not an alcoholic anymore.
No, actually, he quit.
He quit drinking, and as you can tell, he's not on the show anymore, which means that since he quit drinking, he's no fun. No, but and then of course Adam Pena over here, he is the one that brought us the update. Told me, I don't know what it was, probably 3 months ago, that little Dwayne, the little black retarded guy who used to wash dishes over at the Anchor Inn, he has. The professor's back. He. Have you figured out how to time travel yet? I think he's on his way to figuring out how to time travel. He's going to time travel back and not take that 3-hour cruise. But I don't know. Why didn't I get? I said 3-hour cruise, and all of a sudden a picture of Andrew Dice Clay popped up in my head. What the hell is that all about?
Wow, talk about
get
time
out of
traveling.
my head, Dice Clay! But this whole deal. Who is that? Who is calling? London calling?
I think so.
Who is it?
Very important business call.
Apparently. Well, Cousin Chris believes that Dwayne is institutionalized, but he believes he's institutionalized in a casket.
Oh, wow.
I think he's like, we haven't seen him. I said no, because he's locked up. Well, that means he's dead. And I'm like, so
automatically he's dead.
He's automatically just dead.
It's got to be the.
So I don't know. We've got some contention that because Dwayne was another one that used to be on this show all the time when I lived at the Leon Apartments. The other guy being Cowboy Vic, and of course, as we all know, Cowboy Vic is now locked up in the Salina jail system because he met a couple on the internet and sent them photos of himself.
Oh, wow.
They turned him in. Yes, as you can tell, I hang out with a lot of unscrupulous individuals. People who start fires, people who burn things to the ground.
I think Mitch and Mike would agree with that.
Speaking of people who burn things to the ground, I want to congratulate Terrence Hayes last night.
How did that go?
He did his show in the Great Wichita, Kansas at the Hub. And apparently, they must have had a heck of a lot of people show up because he had no complaints. He said everybody did their part. And
yeah, I messaged him last night, and he said that it went good. So, good for him. That's good.
So, I, of course, have nicknamed him the funniest man in America because that used to be James Davis's gimmick. But
I thought Terrence was the Pope of comedy.
He's the
Pope
of comedy, yes.
The Pope's about to speak.
That's another one. He's the Pope of comedy.
So is there an archbishop too, or how does that work?
Archbishop.
Yeah.
We need to figure out who the archbishop.
We should ask him about that.
Maybe Sean Story could be the archbishop of comedy.
Want to do stand up?
Have you thought about doing comedy?
I not really, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not really good at thinking on my feet, but then sometimes I am. Just depends on how drunk I am.
Yeah, so we'll give him some Fireball. It'll be all right.
Well, the roast wasn't bad. You had some good lines there.
I thought I did. But, I wasn't near as funny as Tom was. Tom was freaking hilarious.
Tom's just he's a witty guy, He
delivers it well, too,
He's a witty guy.
I tend not to deliver jokes very well, because I have a very dry sense of humor. But then when I deliver it, people think I'm serious.
Yeah.
See, when I tell a joke, I laugh regardless, even if I'm the only one laughing. I was like, you know what? I found it funny.
Hey, they always say the mark of a comedian is the guy that laughs at his own jokes, which I do constantly, so that means I'm a bad comedian.
There you go. You are the Archbishop of Comedy.
I am the Archbishop of Comedy. That is going to be my new gimmick. I'm going to write that down. The Archbishop of Comedy. That goes right up there with, what is it? the head jigger in charge.
The head jigger in charge.
Snaggletooth Jaguar, which that doesn't work anymore because I got them fixed.
I got them fixed.
He got them fixed.
If you would have seen, I had chiclets for teeth. Okay, that's pretty much what's going on here.
Oh wow.
Emerson McJiggins. What was another one? What was it? Man with Jigtacular Vernacular. That was another one.
I like that one.
And then, of course, there was the No Talent Hack Internet Radio DJ, which was, of course, one that was given to me by our buddy Thomas Lamb.
He just hates everything and everyone.
Elliot Lundemo called me.
And he's such a media god, man.
Doing big things.
Such a media god, you know.
Wasn't he the one that said that the local music scene in Kansas and Hutch in particular is dead? I think was.
Yeah, I think it's alive. Yeah, I think it's. I think we're doing all right, man.
God, I wish he could have been here to see that Percy's Heart show last summer. Well, there was like 300 people in the park.
I know we sent him some good pictures from several Voss shows, so you know,
yeah.
I'm sure he liked it.
I hope he appreciated the bird gift we gave him.
No,
the gift of the bird.
I was at one point called by him, and I don't know why this was, because I still don't know what this means. But the Joe Dirt of the local industry. What the hell does that mean?
You know what's funny about that is it's like in a way he's trying to put you down, but in another way he actually put you up.
Yeah.
He really did, because the story of Joe Dirt, even regardless that it's kind of dumb and it's supposed to be funny, it's actually a good story, man. It's about the underdog coming up.
That's right.
And I just think that I'm just like, okay, you're the underdog, and he's going up.
Oh, yes.
I'll say, look what you're doing now, and what's he doing? I don't know. I don't hear much about him.
What he's doing. I wish I could get someone in Wichita to call us back so we could do more things in Wichita.
I mean, I don't even. Who's Thomas Lamb again?
Who is Thomas Lamb? Exactly. I was called the most. I was called by my old boss, the most mediocre radio personality in North Central Kansas.
North Central Kansas.
Yes. Jizzy Garizzi.
Sounds like a porn name.
I was called this by an ex-coworker of mine, a friggin' moron.
He's got a whole list over there.
Psycho Pervert from Hell. And then, of course, there's another one that Thomas called me, which I really don't get this. The Rat Out from the Roach Motel. What does that mean? What does that mean?
You're a rat.
Mixing two things that don't go together.
Sounds like Jennifer came out of the building.
Oh my
God. Boom.
Yeah.
If Keyboy was here, he'd be like, "Don't talk crap on my girl." But
Are you serious?
I think he's joking when he says.
No, he has to. Because I think I know his girlfriend. So.
No, I don't think he's with her anymore.
Really? Again?
Yeah. Well,
God. Man, can't you keep up with this shit?
Hey, man, it's the rap game, you know.
It's the rap game.
Not talking down on it, but it's a whole nother scene.
I mean, love him and leave him. I guess that's the way it is.
Eating baby.
You're gonna eat babies? What?
Oh no!
Yeah, that's been like a delicacy for the last 150 years.
Well, it's just like people eating placentas.
Libido.
Yep. I'm going there just to do that.
I'm going there just to do that. That's awesome.
Pena's all about eating the placenta too.
Well,
we got to make sure to throw a plug out for the Reverb Nation page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Reverb Nation. That's true. I forgot about and victimsofspotlight.com.
Do you guys have your press kit together yet?
Yeah.
Your electronic press kit.
It's ready.
I heard at one point, Twinkie, that you did not know what an EPK was.
No, I tried to make one. I tried to make one, and apparently, allegedly, you can't make like your own EPK and send somebody a link to your website, and there'll be like an EPK tab. Apparently, it is too much work for somebody who books bands, okay, to go to a fucking website and click the EPK fucking tab and say, okay, well, there's everything you need to know on one page. I just need all condensed in one simple version. Okay, the version of an EPK. No, it pisses me off. Okay, the Reverb Nation fucking EPK. Do you know what it is? It's a picture. It's a little lengthy video, and it's your fucking songs on the media player. You know what? You know what else has that? The homepage on our website.
That's right.
Now you tell me what the difference is.
By the way, I got a question. When are we going to do this whole recap for Thailand's ex-boyfriends?
That'll be on next Sunday's show.
That'll be next Sunday's show.
Well, I mean, no, we gotta wait till the end of the year.
Yeah. Wait till the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well, next Sunday, I can have it made tomorrow.
My Facebook.
I can have it made tomorrow. This guy is a go-getter. I'm surprised he's still here, Tylen.
And especially because he'll probably eventually be added to the boneyard.
He's going to be the webmaster on it. He's going to control the website and everything.
You know what's funny, Tylen? I had a whole bunch of people tell me that when they seen you with the whatever he was last week, I honestly tried not to learn his name the entire week because I didn't think he'd be around for a week. But
at least Jiggy knows your name. Yeah,
I know his name because he's successful. Once Tylen realizes he's kind of a go-getter, he's got to get out. As far as there was a lot of people that thought you were going to marry that guy.
I was going to marry Josh?
Yep.
Oh.
So.
How was that? Why did they think that?
I don't know. You guys look like you fit together. That's what I was told.
A lot of things fit together.
Hey, Jiggy, are you a game man?
A game man?
Am I a game man?
Yes.
Like video games or having game? Because obviously I don't have any game. Because look around on the wall.
This is what he does.
I have a lot of time to interview bands and do things with the radio.
The better way to ask that would have been, "Are you a gamer?"
Yeah, at first I was like, "Are you a game?
Are you a game man? Like, do you mean is he gay or a game?
Are you asking if
you have a game? Do you want to play a game?
Asking if he is available. I used to play Red Alert and Command and Conquer like crazy. Me and the great Shatner broke 2 laptops trying to play all the Command and Conquer games at one point over a Christmas holiday.
Me and one other person, very good.
Now the professor back there is a big fan of Age of Empires or whatever the hell that is.
Dude, I've been playing Gotham City Imposters on Xbox 360, and I know that it's available for Steam on the network. You can play over, but that game is awesome.
Does that have anything to do with like steampunk?
Me and my friend, we got together because we like, if you've ever seen the anime Bleach.
CM Punk, the only video game site that walks away.
Oh, nice.
I shouldn't make these nasty comments, but let's do this. Twinkie, do you have another song in you?
He has lots of songs.
I've got lots of songs in me, bro.
Okay, well, let's do this.
We're
going to attempt to take another time out here. And when we come back, we're going to have Mr. Twinkie, Monsieur Twinkie, as they say. I don't know who's saying it. Don't know why they're saying it, but dollars to donuts, and let's hope Tylen brought the donuts. We'll get it going. And when we come back, we've got Twinkie. Adam Pena is here representing Batman. He's got his Batman shirt on today.
Always.
And I'm, of course, Jiggy Jag, the most unfriended friend on Facebook, and we will talk to you guys here in a few moments here on the Big Broadcast. About one of our great marketing partners here at Transmedia Worldwide. It's a great Kickstarter project, the 60-Day Challenge, a great music video where you must learn 2 skills, Spanish and guitar. Then combine them in a music video which make my backers who pledge $5 or more to get full control over. There are 10 voting categories to choose from, and I'm hoping you can come up with the perfect thing to say about this project, and we've got it for you, kids. It is Kickstarter.com. Check it out today, KICKSTARTER.com. Search the 60-Day Challenge music video. It is an amazing Kickstarter project. They've got 60 days to learn 2 skills, Spanish and guitar, and combine them in a music video which you will have full creative control over. Check it out today. It's Kickstarter.com. They have an amazing group of rewards over there. You need to check it out today. It's Kickstarter.com. Search the 60-Day Challenge music video and tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at kjagradio.com and WKRP.FM. A Lost Generation, Children of Syria. For 3 years, too many innocent people in Syria have suffered. Above all, the children of Syria. Over 1 million Syria children have fled Syria for his safety, and 3 million children remain displaced inside the country. The situation for these children is dire. These children have lost their homes, seen their loved ones killed, their schools destroyed, and their hopes eroded. They have been physically or psychologically wounded, and they are vulnerable to the worst types of exploitation. They remain the most vulnerable victims in the conflict. Children like 3-year-old Ashraf, who was born on the day the Syria conflict began. For the first year of his life, he rarely left his home. Some days the bombings were relentless. Terrified, the family escaped, leaving their home and everything behind, except for a few precious items. No longer afraid of bombs, Ashraf is still scared and scarred at the sound of loud bangs. It will take him and his generation many years to recover. Help prevent a lost generation of Syrian children. Check out donate.uncher.org. It's donate.unhcr.org/international/Syria. And we'll spell it for you. donate.unhcr.org/international. International is spelled INTERNATIONAL/Syria. And Syria is spelled SYRIA. And tell them you heard about it here on Transmedia Worldwide. Yep. So, that is that. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience. Live can get on Radio Xenu, also TalkRadioX.com. Our good friends over there at SRN, the Spirit of South York, KFRK in Denver, Colorado, as well as AMFM247.com. I love that. All these damn cameras. Ross Long is the reason that these cameras are the way they are. He was the one that said several years ago, gotta have cameras. We ought to take Skype calls. We need to get porn chicks on Skype. Actually, that really wasn't his idea. It's a
good idea, though.
My idea was we need to use Skype calls, and the only people at the time that knew how to use Skype, porn chicks. That's it.
It's okay.
So,
like you said, porn chicks.
Send me a link. Message me.
Now, I think Twinkie knows of. He knows. I don't think he's like met him. He just met him in passing. But Dutch's cousin Chris, old cousin Chris.
Oh yeah, I know Chris.
And Pena knows of Chris.
Mm-hmm. I went to high school with Chris.
Okay, well, Chris got in trouble a couple months ago because he sent Tylen a really nasty pornographic text message in the middle of the night. Something about wanting to come on her tits or something.
Nice.
So why did he get in trouble?
Because we all kind of, even though Tylen...
Oh, you were unlearned of that comment.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I really didn't, because I still, even though Tylen is what, almost 20?
I was 18.
I still look at her as the little 5-year-old girl running around the basement at old Doris's house. And so I'm thinking, that's not really a comment that you make. And then it's Chris, so it's like he's kind of pervy. And
forget the fact that I didn't say anything that provoked.
Well, and you didn't say anything to him. See, like, if he would have sent that comment to Jennifer, it would have been like, yeah, she's a hood rat.
That's something to laugh about.
But we kind of always, even though Tylen isn't innocent, everybody still kind of looks at her as innocent. And one thing
until the video
footage
gets out.
Also, one thing is that she did say, well, I'm going to have to stop hanging around because of this. And I'm like, oh, boy. Me and my lovely mother, Lydia, immediately went, oh, crap. If we've got to choose one between Tylen and Chris, we're throwing Chris overboard. Because Tylen is kind of like the only family that still talks to us. So we've got to keep Tylen around.
Got to hold on to that one for a little bit. We're going to ride it out and see.
Don't stop believing.
So we kind of had to keep Ty in the mix there, but Chris eventually apologized, and now he makes all sorts of, he uses it as humor. He talks about how, like, he's seen a bus full of chicks pull up one time, and he's like, I'm gonna have to get their cell phone numbers. So,
he's got to have somebody to text.
He's got to have someone to text. Well, now he's got a girlfriend.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
Her name,
What's his name?
is Becca.
What's his name?
Phelps or something? What is her
Becca
name?
Phelps.
Becca Phelps from McPherson, Kansas.
This is Leon Phelps.
Oh, it's awesome. Yes. Yes.
Looking at a half-empty bottle of Cavatier right now.
Yes.
Let me see here. That got me thinking. Leon Phelps. Is there... Can I buy you a fish sandwich? Let's see here.
What's happening? You got the latest man, Leon Phelps here. And I'm
Yes.
looking at a half-empty bottle of Cavatier, which means that we are just about out of time. But before I go, I'd like to leave you with just one more thought. This is a little something that I wrote.
I'm sorry, but...
And I read, what is love? What is this long and...
Oh, yeah. Turn that up, man. Yeah.
Is it not the sweetest flower?
It is the sweetest flower.
Does not the flower of love have the fragrant aroma of fine, fine diamonds?
Yes, it does.
Does not the wind love the dirt? Is not love not unlike the unlikely, not it is unlikened to? Are you with someone tonight? Do not question your love. Take your lover by the hand.
This is the new Voss intro.
I know, right? Dude, that's not a bad idea, actually. That's a pretty good idea.
Cosmos with a whisper.
Yes.
Conquer heaven with one intimate caress. That's right, don't be shy. Whip out everything you got and do it in the butt.
Do it in the butt. Thank you for that, Jiggy. Thank you for that.
I just, every once in a while, there'll be little things that, it's just like Catolo always says, the doors swing open in your mind, don't shut them, just lean them
Just let
closed.
it happen. Just let it flow.
Oh, by the way, for anybody that wants to create a website,
Oh, Jesus, here comes the
Here's another plug.
What's the website?
Why would you have a mic? Go.
What's it called again?
if you want to create a website, UCOZ is the best place to do it.
UCOZ. Ucos.com.
We're just going to have to get him his own show so he can just do plugs. That would be
Infomercials.
Free plug.
Sweet.
Today.
I'm gonna go make a bunch of websites for no reason. Trust me, I'll find ways to use them.
We could make.
Oh yeah.
Did the Central System still have a website?
We don't speak their name.
Oh yes. I've made up with them several times.
Actually, I believe it's Coming Up Rockstar is the new. Yeah, that's cool. I've buried the hatchet, so to speak. So it's a up and coming rockstar.
The hatchet,
up and coming rockstar is the new website that's one of the Sinfuls at least is currently operating.
Yes.
I need Bob to be my photographer.
Bob Hunter.
For my website.
My God.
What is this type of website going to feature? What is this website going to feature?
Bob's my buddy though. He'd do it.
I'm sure he would.
I'm sure he would too.
Judging by the laugh, I'm sure anybody would.
Well, what do you have for us?
Well, I need Adam to get over there and grab his cojones.
I was messing around.
Can we move the cajone over to where?
Yes, you can hear it better in the microphone.
Can we? Is that mobile, or does it have to be stuck in that one spot?
Right here.
There you go.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Hey, take that and kind of, and then I gotta take a picture of this because this is gonna be awesome. Okay, now lean over like you're getting ready to play it.
It's whatever you want to do.
Hold on, I gotta get a picture of this. Lean over. There you go.
Jesus. That'll go up on the Facebook. Somebody tag me in it.
I'm pretty sure I photobombed.
Oh.
Hopefully I don't fart because I'll go right.
That's what I said. I said don't fart.
All right, now this song is called.
I got a half-empty bottle of Cavassier.
All right, this is one of the new tracks that we're gonna record. This is called "The Taste of Defeat." Giving up wasn't hard enough to realize. Half a life is more than twice the price. I wanna be the one you'll never forget. I wanna be the name whispered underneath your breath. I wanna taste defeat and clench it in my hands. I wanna see your face when you fail. I wanna be your enemy. And I have sold the life that I once have. Many other reasons, you know, well, I lied. And I've held the future in my hands. I wanna be the one you'll never forget. Be the name whispered underneath your breath. I wanna taste defeat and clench it in my hands. I wanna see your face when you fail. I wanna be your enemy. I wanna be the one you'll never forget. Wanna be the name whispered underneath your breath. Wanna taste defeat and clench it in my hands. Wanna see your face when you fail. I wanna be the one you'll never forget. Wanna be the name whispered underneath your breath. Wanna taste defeat and clench it in my hands. Wanna see your face when you fail. I wanna be your enemy.
That's awesome. That.
Not bad, Pete. You're not bad.
And then we do that whole gimmick. What are we doing here? I got this deal where I've got the four. Look at that.
Well, thank you, Jiggy, for having me on the show today.
Yes, I have wanted to get you back in here and see what was going on with Voss. I wish it was under better circumstances that we've been chatting today, but I'm glad that you're here. At some stage of the game, we need to get Morgan to come in here, but that always seems to never happen, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the couch. I don't know if it's
the casting couch.
The casting couch. I don't know. But I have since you were here last, we've upgraded the equipment. We've got
I know some nice stuff in here. I like
mics and crane cable things and
Moving up.
Jiggy, I hate to jet out of here, but I gotta go pick up my kid.
That's cool.
So
that's cool.
And I gotta go jam with Morgan. So I'll talk to her about getting on the world famous Jiggy Jag show.
Thank you. Well, thank you, sir. Who was the phone call from earlier? If you don't mind me asking.
That was my kiddo.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was like.
Where you at, Daddy?
I thought maybe it was. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows who would be calling Twinkie? The one in 21-1 was calling you. Brock Lesnar was calling you on the phone.
Oh, God.
Brock wants you to do a remix for his entrance theme for. That's right. What's up, Brock?
All right.
Well, I guess that's that. So we've got Twinkles, and then Pinky, which he is very motivated. That Twinkie and Pinky, that's a motivated crew there.
Oh yeah.
Good to see you, sir. He's building websites. He's doing that all
on the tablet phone.
It's well, you edited video footage on a tablet, so
yeah.
It's a tablet. It's not a tablet. It's a phone.
But it's really a tablet. Yeah.
And it's really a tablet. That's right.
It's a tablet that you just so can call people on. Just so happens to work out that way. Yeah, a tablet with the phone app.
Well, since Twinkie left, we've still got Pina.
Yes.
Which is good. Because this, we've got like 15 minutes left to go. So we're going to do this. We're going to take a time out, and since you're a wrestling fan and I'm a wrestling fan, we're going to talk wrestling.
That sounds good to me.
So we're going to take a time out. When we come back, we are going to chat about the world of pro wrestling, as they say.
Yes.
Who's saying it? I don't know why they're saying it, but somebody's saying it somewhere. And I don't know what this song is. We're going to play a little bit of it. It is Sono Verno is the artist. It's called End of Forever, and they sent it to me and said, please play this. So we're going to play this.
All right.
See what happens. We'll be back after this here on the program.
Baby, if the heavens fall, I hold you till we die. Even as the angels sing, I look you in your eyes. I'll never forget the red of your lipstick, the way that your hair fell, the night of our first kiss. I'll always remember the night in October. I told you I love you till this life is over. I want you to tell me you'll stay by my side. There's no one that I'd rather be with tonight. Until the end, the end of forever. Until the end, the end of forever. Baby, when mountains move, I promise you we've got nothing left to lose. I love you forever. I love you forever. Yeah.
Kinda hard to say the words that I want to. Couple carats in the debts that I bought you. Let me dead in the eyes like I taught you. Cause if the heavens fell down, girl, I got you. No second thoughts, but I know what you think. Would've broke vows if I gave you that ring. How could I promise till death do us part? Cause even if forever you still have my heart. So baby, let's run away tonight. Take you to any place you like. Make love until the morning light. Wait for the sun to rise. It's kinda funny, we're always running from nothing, but nothing turned into something, and now we're not even rushing. Take my hand and we can lead together, cause we're a second right now in a life forever.
I want you to tell me you'll stay by my side. There's no one that I'd rather be with tonight. Until the end, the end of forever. Until the end, the end of forever. Baby, when mountains move, I promise you we've got nothing left to lose. I love you forever. you forever. And it's all I need is you to be with me and fall in love eternally. All I see, nothing but the truth. So take my hand, we'll make it through all the thunder and rain, through the heartache and pain. When the world stops spinning, you and I will remain. Together we will stay until the end, end. I will end up forever. Until the end, ends up forever. Baby, when mountains move, I promise you we've got nothing left to lose. I love you forever. I love you forever. I'll be here till the end, the end of forever. Baby, when mountains move, I promise you.
Welcome back to the big broadcast. We're not going to play this whole song.
They got a taste of it.
We're not going to play the whole song. One, because it's 6 minutes long.
Wow.
But,
was that an 80s power ballad?
80s power ballad. That's right. Now, next Sunday, we are going to be live as live can get from the Hub in Wichita, Kansas. I will be down there with Breezy Blanco, also Randall Rhymes, or as Terrence Hayes kept referring to him during his interview, as Random Rhymes.
Random Rhymes.
I got my man Random Rhymes here, dog. So, I don't know why it's Random Rhymes, but as we wrap up here, it is 51 minutes after the hour. We've got Adam Pena still with us. You got left all alone.
I did. It's all
Everybody
right,
bolted out of here.
Yeah. They couldn't even wait 9 minutes.
They heard I was going to talk wrestling with you. That's why that's why they've decided that they needed to scoot. Have you seen the Paul Heyman DVD?
I have not yet.
Oh,
I'm sure it's
interesting. Paul Heyman DVD.
I have to check that out.
Let's see here.
It's my goal to be like the Paul Heyman of the local music scene.
Local music.
I don't know if that's
scene.
good or bad, but
now, what do you think of SummerSlam coming up next week?
Oh man, should be an interesting one. What's the main event on this one?
It is
John Cena or something.
John Cena against Bork Laser. Fuck you, Bork Laser. Brock Lesnar and John Cena. I hope Lesnar wins it and then just disappears till WrestleMania.
That's a very good possibility, though. I mean, how many appearances does he got? You know?
Yeah. I just take the belt and go home. I just like, I'm done.
Yeah, just walk out.
Let's see. AJ versus Paige. Which...
Yeah.
I don't think anybody really cares about this match.
That's one of those filler matches.
The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental title.
That could be interesting.
There's a flag match between Rusev and Jack Swagger, which I don't think Jack Swagger's probably going to win this.
Yeah, probably not.
Let's see. Seth Rollins against Dean Ambrose in a lumberjack match.
Oh, wow. Lumberjack match.
A lumberjack match.
It's been a while since I've heard about that.
And all the lumberjacks are guys who are not getting pushed. They're all... It's going to be guys like Zack Ryder and others that are just out there.
Guys that eventually will probably end up getting cut next week or the week after.
A bunch of FCW guys and NXT guys. Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton.
Oh, that should be good if they do it proper. We'll see what happens.
Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho. Brody Lee and the other guy are banned from ringside.
Did you ever see that? I don't know if you saw. I posted it about a week ago. It was talking about like epic matches that could have happened but never would have because they're from different periods.
Yep.
Wyatt versus Mankind.
That would have been awesome.
Dude, just not even in the ring, but just could you just imagine the promos leading up to that?
Would have been
that would have been killer.
Yes, the promos would have been fantastic. Let's see.
They should bring Foley back just for that one match.
Hey, that'd be cool.
They'd probably have to wheel him down in a wheelchair. But.
Yeah, they'd have to wheel him out in a wheelchair, I'm sure, afterwards. But that could be interesting. Let's see. Well, what else? There's the Stephanie McMahon Brie Bella match. Which no one, I don't think, cares about. And that's got to be closer to the main event. They're not gonna.
Of course,
they're not gonna have that go.
That's not gonna be the opening match.
No. Apparently, this is according to WrestleZone, which this could get interesting. In what they claim to be in major breaking international news, TNA Wrestling co-founder and former WCW WWE star Jeff Jarrett invaded New Japan Pro Wrestling show this weekend at the Cebu Dome, and Jarrett, along with Scott D'Amore, came down at first to stop the IWGP Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles and the Bullet Club from attacking Tanahashi. They then revealed a guitar with the words Bullet Club on it and joined the infamous faction by El Kabonging Tanahashi. Jarrett was on hand at the event to cement Global Force Wrestling's partnership with New Japan Pro Wrestling. He doesn't have a TV deal yet.
He doesn't have anything.
Why? Why are you joining Bullet Club if you have no TV deal? So
wishful thinking, maybe.
Wishful thinking, yes. Well, we've got a couple minutes here left to go on the show. How would you fix TNA? I always like asking all my friends who are wrestling fans.
I'm not sure it could be fixed at this point. The way I would fix it, I would sell to McMahon, probably. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you just sell to Vince.
I mean, I think Vince wants their library, so I mean, he might as well. That's probably one of the few that he doesn't own yet.
Yeah.
But I don't. Maybe and they're trying that. Aren't they going back to the old ring style? Or,
yep.
You know, when TNA first came up, I mean, it was interesting because it was different, and they had good young talent.
Oh, yes.
You know, and yeah, they still got some of that, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know if it can be fixed at this point. I mean, Russo gave it a shot, and you know, they might just have to write it out and let it go.
Might just have to scrap it and just start over.
That's probably the best way to do it. I mean, you know, keep your core guys in, and then just rebuild, rebrand, and come up with a new marketing plan, I would guess.
Well, that is that. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. Next week we're going to be at the Hub in Wichita, Kansas, on remote, and then the following week I believe we have Rocket Man in studio, so that should be fun, and hopefully we'll have an update on some of the other things that we talked about. We're going to be putting select portions of today's show on iHeartRadio, so check that out. And we will see you next week from the Hub in Wichita, Kansas. My thanks to Sean Story, a.k.a. Twinkie. Also my cousin Tylen, this Pinky guy who is building websites currently, apparently, on his tablet.
Websites and free plugs.
For websites and free plugs. And my thanks to my buddy Adam Pena from Causes for a Cause. And, of course, the everything at Victims of Spotlight. And that is that. We will see you next week here on the big program. Let's talk about one of our great marketing partners at kjagradio.com and WKRP.FM. A Lost Generation, Children of Syria.